All right, we're officially good to go and get started. So we're gonna start with our warm up, which is going to start with a walk. So go ahead and join me and just get it moving a little bit this morning as we warm up here. Feel free to walk in place, or you can walk around the house. Get your arms into it, swing your arms. I hope everyone's having a lovely rainy Thursday morning. All right, let's add some arm swings to our walk. So we'll start with forward and back, just to kind of loosen things up. And again, you can be walking around, walking in place, not walking at all if that's what you're feeling. All right, let's switch to side now. So we're going in and out. All right, we can take a break with our walking now, but let's move into some arm circles. So starting small, moving forward, and then we'll get bigger as we go around. And go ahead and switch directions. So back to small arm circles, backwards now, getting a little bigger with each pass. All right, next we're gonna move into some trunk twists. So we'll do hands on our hips, feet planted, and we're just gonna rotate our shoulders, stretching through our back. And go ahead and switch sides, nice and slow. Hips stay facing forward, don't let them track with you. Let's switch back to the original side. Take a couple deep breaths while we're here. And switch one more time. Again, a couple nice deep breaths. All right, now we're gonna move into some leg stretches. So we'll start with one foot out in front of the other, kind of like you're in a lunge. And then you're just gonna lean, bend that front knee forward, keeping the back leg straight. And you should feel a stretch along the back of your leg. On the side, nice straight back leg, gentle bend in the front one. All right, go ahead and switch sides. So switch which foot is in front. Again, nice straight back leg. Nice job. Now we'll go feet a little wider than shoulder width. And we're gonna take our hands and just fold forward and reach down for the ground in the center. See if you can reach a little further. If not, no big deal. But keep that nice stretch. All right, go ahead and roll back up. And we'll do one more to stretch the inside of our legs. So from this position, you're going to take one knee and put it back, or sorry, put one knee over your toe. So you're gonna shift your body position to the side a little bit, keeping the other leg straight, and you should feel a nice stretch along the inside of your leg. And switch. So now the other leg is straight, this leg is bent with your knee over your toe. Very nice. And for our last stretch, we're gonna stretch out our quads. So put your foot in one hand, hold on to something if you need to. I don't have anything. Just a nice gentle pull, keep your shoulders nice and wide. And switch. And we are gonna do some more prep for our 5K this morning. So hopefully you guys are planning on joining us. Otherwise, you just get prepped for whatever 5K you're doing in the future, be it walking or running. So much like last week, we're gonna stick with the same theme of keeping moving for the entire duration of the workout. That said, if you need a break to grab water, stretch anything out, feel free to do so. You can let go of that stretch. With that in mind, we have our running sets first. So grab some water. And today, instead of 1 minute, we did 2 minutes of running and a minute of walking last week. So now we're gonna try 2.5 minutes of jogging and just 30 seconds of a walking break. During the break, if you need more of a break, if you need to stop, catch your breath, feel free to do so. But it is beneficial. The whole goal is to keep moving a little bit, right? So that said, we're gonna get ramped up to our jog. So let's start with just a walk again, since we've been standing still for a couple minutes. We'll just give 30 seconds just to get things moving. While you're here, shake out your arms, make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. We don't want to waste any energy on anything we don't need to, right? We're focused on running or jogging. All right, 5 more seconds and we're gonna move into our comfortable jog. So 3, 2, 1, and let's get going. Again, don't feel like you have to jog in place the whole time. Feel free to jog around. And take it easy for this first jog. And then you can kind of readjust based on how you feel during the 30-second break. Great job. We already have a minute down, so a little under a minute and a half left. Again, nice and easy for this first jog. Think about keeping a conversational pace. So if you and I were talking together right now, you could talk back to me. Nice job. Only about 30 more seconds, and then we are into our first break. All right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So you can walk it out, or you can take a break and grab some water, whatever you need. Get your breathing back under control. Take a couple deep breaths. And now based on how you felt after this first one, you can adjust from here on out, right? So if you felt like it was way too easy, maybe pick up the pace a little bit. If it feels about right, you can do the next one at the same pace, but we're picking back up in 3, 2, 1, and back into our jog. Great job, everyone. So just because we're jogging inside doesn't mean we want to get too lazy with our posture, right? So make sure your hands are nice and open. We're not making fists. We're not wasting energy like that. Shake out your shoulders. Make sure you're not pinching them up into your ears. We want our elbows at a nice 90-degree bend. And we want our arms moving in front of us, like straight back and forth. So try not to let them deviate too much to the side. Are we keeping a nice conversational pace here? So you and I could have a conversation if we're running next to each other. All right, 35 more seconds or so. I'll give you this opportunity to pick up your pace if you want. So if you want to really push through the last 30 seconds, you're welcome to. Good job, 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. So grab a sip of water. Try to keep moving, even if it's slow. And if you're running in circles, I'd take this opportunity to start running the other direction. You gotta even it out, right? All right, in 3, 2, 1, we start back up with our jog. And back to our nice gentle pace for the start of this set. So again, if we were running together, we could talk about all of the things in life we want to do without too much difficulty. All right, 1 minute down of this set. Let's check in again. Make sure you aren't balling up your hands into fists. Keep them open, your fingers open. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Arms are moving forward and back. One minute left in this set. Everyone's doing great. And I don't know about all of you, but it's really warm in here. All right, we have about 30 seconds left. So if you want to pick up the pace a little bit, you're welcome to. "15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Grab some water. And then we have one more running set left. So we've almost made it through. And then we'll move into a little bit more agility and strength building work, but we're going to keep things moving along. All right, 10 seconds left in the break. 5 more seconds, we resume. 3, 2, 1, and last set of jogging. You've got this. Nice job. We're a minute in. All right, and just under a minute left. So I'll give you the option for that same 30-second pickup at the end of this one. But keep in mind, our work is not over. We have a lot to come still. So we're only about halfway done with our work. Oh. All right, 5 seconds away from 30 seconds left. So if you want to pick up the pace, go ahead and do so. 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to a walk. Go ahead and grab some water. And we're gonna walk it out for the next minute or so before we move into our next set of work. Shake it out, shake out the arms, shake out your legs. Roll your shoulders around. All right, and our next set here has a bigger focus on some more agility things. So I'll give you guys a rundown of what we're doing. So we're gonna start with lunges. Those are pretty straightforward. And then we're gonna do our out and ins. So if you remember, we did these a couple weeks back, but that's where we're moving our feet out, out, in. But then we started to pick up the speed, right? So we're going out, out, in, and eventually it was nice and fast, right? Then we'll have a side to side jump. So feet together, and we'll just be jumping as if there was like a line on the floor that you were jumping over. Squats we've done plenty of times. We'll do some forward and back feet matching. So we did our out and in, and now we'll do forward and back. And we'll wrap it up with the karaoke. So you guys might remember this. We haven't done this before in up and moving. Most people have done it. But that's where we cross one foot over the other, step back, cross behind, and forward, right? But fast, it looks like this, right? So in front, behind. Go ahead and practice that one quick. Jog your memory. Can I get a thumbs up? Do we feel okay about that? Okay, perfect. Just wanted to check. All right, so we'll give 30 more seconds of just walking, grabbing another sip of water, and we'll move into our first rep through, and we're gonna do all of these things for 60 seconds each. So again, we're gonna be starting with lunges. We still have about 10 seconds. So go ahead and find your spot. And for lunges, we're just gonna go forward and push back so your feet are together. All right, let's get started. Go ahead and join me. Whatever pace for these is comfortable for you, you're welcome to do the math. Don't feel like you need to rush through. And don't lose sight of your technique. Just because we're doing this for a minute doesn't mean we want to get sloppy. So don't let your knees track over your toes in the front. All right, about 10 seconds left here. And then we have our in and out. So maybe 2 more lunges. All right. And find your center, and we're gonna get started. So out, out, in, and we'll pick up the pace every 20 seconds. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Try and stay light on your feet. All All right, 20 seconds passed, so out, out, in, out, out, in. A little faster. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna up the speed one more time. Ready? Out, out, in. Good job, less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then we have our side to side jumps. So imagine there's a line. And if jumping is a lot for a whole minute, you can feel free to step and match. Halfway through. Ten seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. All right, now we have our squats. So again, this can be totally at your own pace. Trying not to let your knees go over your toes. Use these as an opportunity to slow things down a little bit. Really use those leg muscles. Nice job. 15 more seconds. And then we're into our forward and back foot matching. All right. In 5, so 3, 2, 1. So forward, forward, back, back. And we'll do this like we did our out and ins, where we try and pick up the pace every 20 seconds. All right, that was 20 seconds, so let's pick it up a little bit. Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Stay nice and light on your feet. And that's 20 more seconds, so one more pickup. Ready? Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. 10 more seconds. Doing great. 5, 3, 2, 1. And now we're into our karaoke's. So that's a back cross, forward cross, back cross, forward. Or however much space you have. Good, we're halfway through our karaoke's, and then we'll take a 2-minute break. So a nice long break this time, but 15 seconds of work left. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So grab some water. And we're gonna walk it out. So I don't want anybody standing still for too long, especially with one set left. Even if you walk slow, that's helping keep the blood moving, keep things pumping through your body. Makes the next set easier. Take a couple nice, big, deep breaths. Joyce. And we have just under a minute left in our break here. So shake things out. And get your mind ready for one more run through all of those things. Couple more nice big deep breaths. And start working your way back to your preferred starting position. As a reminder, we start with lunges, and we have those starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's get moving. So again, with the lunges and the squats, it's at your own pace. Try not to rush through them. It's actually better if you take them a little slower. And we don't want to rush through them because then our body positioning and our technique can get a little funky. And then you're not even getting as much out of them. So great job. Only about 15 more seconds. And 10 seconds, we have our in and outs starting. So again, we'll start nice and slow. Let's all get back up to standing in 3, 2, and 1. So out, out, in, in. Nice, easy pace for the first 20 seconds. Out, out, in. Try not to let your heels touch the ground. That'll help you when we get moving a little faster. All right, 20 seconds has passed, so speed it up. Out, out, in, out, out, in. And one more speed bump in 3, 2, 1. Out, out, in, out, out, in. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're into our side-to-side jumps. Or side-to-side foot matches. Like a shuffle. If you're doing this variation, we're still trying to stay nice and light on our feet. So try not to let those heels touch down on the ground. If you're jumping, it's pretty hard to let your heels touch down. Only 20 more seconds left here. And then we're into our squats. 10. 3, 2, 1, and move into your squats. Again, at your own pace, at your desired depth. Maybe it only feels good to go about a quarter way down today. That's okay. Doing good, only about 20 seconds left in our squats. And then we have our forward and back. And it won't be long before we're in our cool down, so push through. All right, 5 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. And we start nice and slow with these. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. All right, in 2 more seconds, pick up the pace. Ready? Forward, forward, back, back. And 1 more speed pickup. Ready? Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Nice, quick, light beat for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and we're into our karaoke. Good, we're over halfway done. Fifteen seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and great job. Grab some water, and then we're gonna walk it out. And now all we have left is our cool down. So we'll give it a minute here just to walk things out. Go ahead and shake out your arms, shake out your legs. All right, and let's move into some arm swings. So we're gonna add our forward and backwards. Nice and gentle. Stretching out the shoulder. Keeping it comfortable. All right, let's switch and go side to side. So forward, or sorry, in front of you and up to the T. Nice and gentle, it should feel good. All right, instead of arm circles in our cool down, we'll do some shoulder circles. So let's start with forward. You're gonna bring your shoulder blades back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. And just give nice rolls. I like these always feel good, right? We spend too much time shrugging our shoulders. Half the time we don't even realize. Let's switch, let's go backwards now. right, we'll stretch our shoulder blade one more way. So if you want to get back so you can see, let's take our arms and we'll put them up overhead in a Y, and then pinch your shoulder blades together. Yeah, so they bring back a little bit, and you should feel kind of this nice stretch. We'll hold it for just a couple seconds. And let go of it. And we'll move our arms down into a T. And we'll do the same thing. So give that nice pull with your shoulder blades, trying to counteract all the time we spend hunched forward. And release it forward. Now we're going to bring our arms to make a W. And we're going to do the same thing. So pull back those shoulder blades. You should feel it a little lower this time. Down your spine. Release it forward, and then we have one more. We're going to make L's down at the side with our arms out like this, and pinch back with your shoulder blade. And you should again feel it moving a little bit further down your back, where your contraction is actually coming from. And let go. Go ahead and shake out the arms. And we're gonna finish off with some leg stretches. So we'll do just like we did at the beginning. We'll take one step forward and bend forward at the knee, stretching out the back of the leg. Keeping this back leg straight. Trying to keep the heel on the ground. Couple nice deep breaths here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And switch. So other leg forward. And again, nice stretch. Trying to keep that heel down on the ground. Couple more deep breaths. All right, go ahead and stand back up. Feet a little wider than shoulder width, and we're going to do our forward fold. So reaching down to the ground. Nice and gentle. Go ahead and let your head relax, let your neck relax, so it actually just dangles down and stretches out your back a little bit too. And go ahead and we'll slowly roll back up. All right, give yourself one more, shake it out. Great job today, everyone. As a reminder, this was meant to be prep for our big 5K coming up on April 17th at 10 a.m. So there will be lots of different options. We have virtual options. I think we're going to have some courses like locally that you could go and do, and you are welcome to join. I think we're going to do like a big group warm up and stretch at the beginning. So that'll be super fun, but enjoy the rest of your Thursday. If you have any comments, go ahead and stay on for a second. I'm just going to stop our recordings.